and Kardama Muni is desiring to get married, so Narada Muni suggested to Devahuti that Kardama Muni would be a good match for her, and thus they're meeting on the bank of the Bindu Sarova, on the bank of the Saraswati River. So give a summary of what's happening, where it is, who's involved. So you want to know like who and where. You want to set the scene, like where is this taking place, who's speaking, who are the characters involved. There's other questions that could also be answered. These are journalistic questions. Who, what, why, where, and how. But especially we want to focus on who and where. That's very important for setting the scene. Does that all make sense? I said we want to focus on who and where in setting the scene. We have to know who are the characters. Like if you look at a drama, if we look at a drama and we see the script, then there's always cast of characters. Who are the different roles that are being played? Like when I was in second grade, we did in my school Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. So I played the role of Willy Wonka. It's probably you're not surprised, right? So in the play, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, there's different characters. There's Willy Wonka, and there's Charlie. Charlie's the one who's like this poor boy who wants to get a chocolate bar, and he's very depressed. And there's a cast of singers. So you see all the singers, and they sing a song for him. Cheer up, Charlie, don't be afraid. Like that, you know, they sing a song for him. And then there's the Oompa Loompas, which are like the Aborigines, you know, the chocolate Aborigines. And they also have their song. So there's a whole cast of characters that makes up a story or a drama. So that when we're giving a Shastra class, often we're telling a story. Who are the characters, main characters in Bhagavad Gita? Yes? Let's have hands, huh? Otherwise some people are more assertive and some people are more relaxed. Yes, Tom Prabhu. Arjuna and Krishna are the main personalities. Who are some of the other personalities? Yes, Sadhu Seva. Dhritarashtra and Sanjay, very good. And Prabhu, Duryodhan, he's the son of Dhritarashtra who instigates the whole battle. Like this, so it's important when we're setting the scene to share who is involved, who are the characters. Is that clear? Yes? Okay. So after the review, then it comes to today's verse. Like you're reviewing, you're bringing it up, and you're bringing it up, and you're bringing it up, and then boom, you come to today's verse. Let's give an example. Anyone call a verse? Any verse? Hopefully, wait, I need to be on. Yeah, I'm online. Choose a verse. Who wants to choose a verse? Any verse? Huh? Anywhere? 2:12. Okay, good. So Bhagavad Gita 2:12. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Asochan Anvasochas Tvam. No, that's not Tvam. Nachaiva Nabhavishamaha Sarve Vayam Ataparam. Time when I did not exist, nor you, nor all these kings, nor will there ever be a time when any of us cease to be. So this is also another part. Okay, is this it? Yeah, it's a bit slow. Anyway, there's another branch that I like to keep up here called resources. And resources, I like to have some shloks. I like to have some jokes. And some Srila Prabhupada stories, some stories, quotes, etc. So here we have a shlok, 212. We know that in our class today, we want to quote the shlok, 212. So then before the class, I'll run the shlok in my mind at least 3 times, so it's ready to fly. And I take the dust off of it. The shlokas are like astras. They're like weapons. They're like arrows. They have to be ready to fly. That brings up another point. It's called anamanapiya. Does anyone know what anamanapiya is? What's that?
Evidence.
Huh?
Evidence.
Evidence. It can be something else. Anamanapiya is when you make sounds, like I just did with the arrows. You make a sound effect, and it immediately pulls the people's attention in. Srila Prabhupada also did it with have you heard him talk about the frogs? He would go like, cockity-caw, 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 to do frogs, like that. Sometimes he would do trucks. You know, the man is running on 4 legs, 4 wheels. The animal's running on 4 legs, and the man is running on 4 wheels. Like this, called anamanapiya. So these are some resources that you can also use in your classes that will draw people in. So notice it when you see that in other people giving classes, because it's a common effect or resource that people use. So coming to today's verse, let's see. Yes, here it is. Nat tvamevaham jatus nasam, nat tvam neme janati paha. Nat chaiva nabivshmangaha, sarve vayam ataparam. Can everyone see it? Yes? Can we chant it together? Nat tvam evaham jatu nasam. Let's do it in a repetitive way. Nat tvam evaham jatu nasam. Nat tvam neme janadipaha. Nat chaiva nabhavishamaha. Sarve vayam ataparam. Now in a class, sometimes it's nice to, when you're chanting a shloka, instead of just chanting it yourself, and so everyone is impressed, wow, this devotee knows the shloka, but to do it in such a way to involve everyone, to get audience engagement. So it's not just an audience, it's a participation. So this is something I learned from His Grace Radhe Shyam Prabhu. He always does this. He'll chant just he'll do it like this. Na tvam, please repeat after me, he'll say. Na tvam evaham jatu nasam. Na tvam evaham jatu nasam. Na tvam neme janadipaha. Na chaiva nabhavishamaha. Sarve vayam ataparam. So when I'm preparing a class, often I'll do this. I'll look at today's verse, and I'll try to figure out what each line means, the important Sanskrit words. Like in this case, the first line, Nat tvam evaham jatu nasam. Na, never, certainly aham, jatu, na, asam, did exist. Never, aham, I, jatu at any time did not exist. So I'll put that here. This is just pretty much